Hey guys, it's Christine, also known as IvyWinter. Thanks for joining me for another Disney video. Today, I'm going to talk about my top 5 apps that are must-haves for me in the parks. So I'm going soon, as I've said in many of my other videos, and I will not stop saying because I'm very excited, so just let me talk about it. And when I think about what I need, it's not just about what I'm packing, but it's also about what I've got in my phone. And apps are super helpful in this day and age. Obviously, we all use them every single day. We have the ones that we're really loyal to. We have some that we download and only open once and never touch again. But when it comes to Disney, having certain apps can be, well, just really helpful. So these are my top 5, and by no means should you stick to only these 5. If there are others that you find helpful in your travels in general, definitely, let me know about them because I'd love to hear it. But don't take this as the end all be all, but these are just some that I find really helpful. So the first app is probably the most obvious app, but I want to call attention to it anyway, and it's the My Disney Experience app. So I'm actually going to pull up mine right now on my phone. And what it essentially is an app that ties your Disney account that you've booked your trip on to your phone. And it is Disney's official app. There is one for Disney World and there is one for Disneyland. I have the Disney World one in here pretty much all the time. When I'm not necessarily planning a trip, but who am I kidding? I'm always planning a trip. So I just opened up my app, and I hope you guys can see this. It's going to be a little weird with this camera that I hope is focusing. We're going to make it focus. There we go. Haha. Magic. So I open up the app, and this is all weird for you. I apologize. But, it shows me the wait times currently. It shows my little account down there. And there's a bunch of different options, actually. So I can look at characters, attractions, dining. And as I flip around, it is actually changing, what I'm seeing on the map. So now it's wait times, and now it's all the attraction. So that's just the basic map. And then when I go in, I can actually see my account, and I can see, just focusing there, my park information, my plans. So I've got, all my fast passes down here. If you scroll through, it's all my plans, and all my restaurant reservations are connected, all my hotel reservations are connected, my tickets are shown there. What else do they have? They have park hours. You can buy tickets through here. You can pretty much do everything here. They even have a quick one-tap call to book hotel button, which is kind of dangerous. So basically, it's your all-inclusive app that has all of your information. So if you need to look up your reservation times, your fast pass times, where you're staying, if you should forget for some weird reason, maps of the parks, even whittling things down to as little as where is the nearest child changing room, where's the nearest bathroom. They have all of that here. It's by no means a perfect app. I think there are, things that could be fixed about it that would make it easier to get around. But for the most part, I feel like it's super essential because it really is everything that you need in the palm of your hands while you're in the parks. One tip that I have that I've given before on one of Rob's videos is to take a screenshot of your fast passes for the day and save it as your lock screen. So you don't even have to open your phone and go into the app to look up what your fast passes are, which, believe it or not, can kill battery. You can literally just turn your phone on and your lock screen will have all of your fast pass times for the day. And so that's probably the easiest way to check them, and to check them quickly without having to unlock it and go in or anything like that. So that really is essentially my number one. It's really great to have everything there. You can change your fast passes through there very easily. You can link other people very easily. And like I said, there's definitely things that could be improved, but for the most part, I think it's just pretty essential and really helpful. My number 2 app for the parks is the Shop Parks app. which basically allows you to shop the theme parks whether there or at home. And when you're at home, it's really dangerous because you're like, ooh, look at all this park merchandise that can just get sent to my house. But when you are there, it's actually really helpful because they have a barcode scanner. I'm trying to bring up for you. Oh, they're having issues with my camera. I can't get the barcode up. So, like I said, Disney app's not perfect. But basically, they have a barcode scanner so that if you're in the parks and you want to scan the barcode and find out more details about it, you can do that. And in general, it's a really good way to see like what stores might be carrying something that you're looking for, which is also really helpful if you're scouting out stores in the parks. And again, if you leave and you go home and you're like, shoot, I really wish I bought that t-shirt, you could probably find it on the Parks app and get it sent to you. My number 3 app that I gotta have, and this is now getting out of Disney apps and just more into generic apps, but it is my AccuWeather app. So I'm a big proponent of apps outside of the weather stuff that's built into phones. I find those are fine, but there are definitely apps that provide more information, and my personal favorite is AccuWeather. And to me, that is so important even before a trip happens. Like, I'm already looking at Orlando's weather because I'm dreaming about it right now. It's like pretty cold here in New York, and Orlando's looking mighty fine right now. So I do like to open it once in a while and just dream about my trip in a weekish. But when I'm there, it's super essential that every morning I wake up and I check the app. I can turn on the TV and look at the weather, but the AccuWeather app actually shows me hourly. It even shows me in the next 60 minutes or so if there's going to be rain. How long is that rain going to last for? Is it going to be heavy? Is it going to be light? Like, they can actually show me to the minute, which is really helpful when Florida has those random rainstorms and you're worried, is this going to last all day or is this only going to be 20 minutes? An app that can be that accurate is so helpful and can change your entire planning system, because you might have been afraid to go to Animal Kingdom because you think it's going to rain all day, and then the app tells you no, it's going to stop in 30 minutes, and now your plans are back on. So to me, having a really accurate weather app is important, whether it's AccuWeather or something else that you use. Some people love dark skies. Just pick something that gives you a lot of detail and make sure you're checking it every morning, because that's really going to change your plans for the day. My 4th must-have app in Disney World is Instagram. So Instagram is my favorite social media platform. As some of you guys know, I work in social media. So for me to really go out there and say something's a favorite platform is kind of big. So I love Instagram. I love other people's feeds, and I love curating my feed. And what better way to do that than at Disney World? And I think that there are so many beautiful photos to be taken there that are not the typical ones that you think of. I mean, a photo of the castle is great and iconic and a must-have, but Instagram really allows me to capture things in the moment very quickly and to look at things in a different angle that I might not have normally. So I super love having that with me. If I didn't have Instagram, I would feel so lost, because I really do like capturing the special side of Disney. If you want to check out some of my Disney Instagrams, you can follow me on Instagram at IvyWinter. I do Disney and all my other travel stuff there as well. And I will be doing it for my upcoming trip, but I can't live without Instagram when I travel, especially. Like, I like it in my day-to-day and I use it here and there, but when I travel, man, I would die if I didn't have Instagram. And then my number 1 app is actually less about being in the parks, and it's all about before, and it is called WDW Countdown. And it is exactly what you think it is. I actually have, you see all my apps and stuff, but I actually have a little countdown, and if you read that backwards, the time that I'm filming this, there are 10 days left. So I am almost in the single-digit mark. I'm very excited. And so this has nothing to do with actually being in the parks and using it in the parks, but oh my god, do I love this app. It's so simple. It's literally just places a widget. You put in the date that you're gonna go. I've got the little widget there that I can see every day, and then when it's time to go, it changes into like little confetti, and it's just so exciting, and it's just a nice reminder that I have a trip coming up. I think the craziest was when I had two going at the same time, and one was for Disney World and one was for Disneyland, because we had trips planned like very close to each other. So like that was a bit nuts. But I love it. It just really makes me so excited for my trip. And sometimes if I'm having a hard day or work sucks or whatever it might be, and I'm just looking through my phone and I see that, and I'm like, yes, 10 more days. So I really love that one. Again, it's called WDW Countdown. I'm sure there are plenty of other countdown apps out there that are not even like specific to Disney World. And I highly recommend them if you just want a little something to make you excited. So that's it. Those are my top 5 apps for Disney World trips. I would love to hear what yours are. I mean, there's plenty I didn't even touch on, like Google Maps, for instance, is really important. Even if you're not driving, believe it or not, Google Maps can be super helpful in general. So like, that's definitely one that I think is important. Maybe you do too. If there are other apps that you can't live without while you're in Disney, please let me know in the comments below. You can also tweet me at IvyWinterYT. Like I said, if you want to follow me on Instagram and see some of my Instagram shots, especially of my upcoming trip, you can do that at IvyWinter. And please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. I do all kinds of stuff because I'm a firm believer in not limiting myself to one thing. So whether it's Disney or vlogs or video games or who knows what else, please subscribe if you want to see more of what I put out there. And thanks so much for watching another video. I always appreciate it, and have a great rest of the day. Bye.